through a toll thing that was really strange. So they have the toll booths where you pay them in person that run 24 hours, and then and this is in Florida, and then they have this other strange thing. I missed my turnoff to Valpy Nicefield, and then I go a little ways, and I'm thinking maybe I should exit or turn around, but I didn't know exactly where I was at, and I didn't have my GPS on at the time, so I was afraid to exit because I didn't know where it would go to. It just had like a street name. So anyway, uh, it had just a big over structure with a bunch of signs that said "Don't stop." Uh, your license plate will be photographed, and you'll get a bill in the mail. And so it was like, what? And so then you go a little ways, and I'm wondering if I'm going to be forced to exit or what. All of a sudden, there's a left hand turn lane, and there's nobody out there but me. And it was at night. So I went ahead, and I did a U turn in this left turn lane. And it came back through the thing for a second time. And I'm like, here we go. I'm going to get billed twice. God knows what it's going to be. And so uh, I was really bummed about that. And you've got to really watch those toll things because it can get you in trouble. Anyway, I researched it on the internet, and and one day I talked to one of the reps there at the toll booth, the live person, and they handed me a card, which I did a vlog on that, which it was this card. Okay, and so anyway, I thought, well, I need to call them, uh, being that it's like daytime hours. I'm not at work today, so day off, and so I decided to call them today. And it has an answering machine that says if you want to make a payment, press this. It is also in Spanish and English. That does have that option, and so you push the thing, then it says give your account number, and if you don't have one, just say no. And so then it has another recording, and it says you can go to this other website, which is sunpass.com website, and then you go on and you select toll invoice if you don't have a SunPass, and then you enter your plate number, your license plate number on your car, and your zip code. And so uh, I said, well, it said otherwise you can call this number. So I thought that won't be on for life. So here's the number I called that they gave me on that recording: 1-888-865-5352. That's right, 1-888-865-5352. And I called that, and they answered the phone pretty quick. And it was a live person. And I told them that first they asked my account number, and I said I don't have one, but I'll tell you what happened. And I said, I drove through this thing that didn't have real people at the toll booth. And also, the toll booth person had told me, oh, that's a different company that has that one or something. Or, different toll company or something. And I was like, oh. So anyway, these people can apparently look at all of it up. So this person, I told him, what happened. I drove through this sucker. I gave him the date and the time, and they asked me my license plate number. I gave it to them, and so I assume I owe two charges. And apparently the word is they give it surcharge too for billing you. So maybe I paid two surcharges and two charges, and the bill is like $1.50 for each pass. So it's like $1.50 the one way, $1.50 come back the other way, and then whatever their surcharges are. So I don't know. I just want to pay it. And so anyway, the guy looked it up, and he said, well, it's not there yet. And he said it takes a little bit longer, you know, if they're out of state or a rental car or something like that. So yeah, it picks it up on rental stuff. If you've got a U-Haul or rental car, that's going to go back to your driver's license because the company shows record of the day you rented, and you had to show them your driver's license. So make sure you don't just be driving around haphazardly and stuff. Anyway, and it's also, do you know that they charge you by the axle, whatever axles are hitting the ground? Okay. Uh, they're going to charge you for those. So if you have a vehicle on a flatbed, they're not going to charge you for the axles on the vehicle because it's off the ground. If you have a military vehicle and it has multiple axles and some are not sitting on ground, they're automated to where you can add axles, they're only going to charge you for the ones on the ground. So if you go through there with a truck and a trailer, you're going to pay for the axles on the truck and you're going to pay for the axles on the trailer. An additional, at this particular location, an additional $4 per axle. That's right. So you pay $4 for your vehicle, then you're going to pay $4 for whatever axles are hitting the ground on the back, if it's an RV or a trailer or whatever it is. Interesting, huh? So anyway, uh, and I imagine the tractor trailers pay really big money. And even if you get that transponder thing that you put up in your window, whatever, the sticker, you're not saving that much. You're saving like I think 25 cents on the dollar. And I've talked to a couple people that didn't like the way they were charged. They said they were like double charged and stuff like that. So why bother? I'd rather just pay them and get my receipt. That receipt is tax deductible if it's for business, for your work or business. So do save your receipts. Make sure to ask them for your receipt as soon as you pay them cash. Okay. Now, on these things, on these toll fees, you can't pay cash. You have to send them a money order, check, whatever. Or you can go to their website and pay it, or you can pay it by phone. Yes, by phone. And so it's not very hard to do because there's somebody answering the phone right there. But it takes time for your violation to show up. And the guy did tell me that they were going to get rid of those strange tolls without the booths. And I said, really? And I said, yeah, because that's like a forced toll. They don't even tell you about it. And I just paid a toll less than a mile previous to that, I would say, for $4. So yeah, I think that yeah, they should get rid of them. But anyway, so it was about 14 days ago. So far the toll is not uploaded yet from my tag because they report it to the DMV of where your car is registered, and then they get some kind of answer back from the DMV. And so and then it's in their computer, and so usually it takes 3 or 4 weeks. This person said for it to be in their computer, so you can pay it. And so they told me to call back, uh, around the 21st or 24th to check to see if it's on there and ready. And like I say, all I had to give them was my license plate number on that phone call, and it takes them, a couple minutes to look it up and see if it comes up on the computer. So anyway, and then yeah, he did ask me exactly what the location or the road was or wherever, and I explained to him what it was, and he has a little map there so he could pick it up and figure out where I, did that air transaction, I guess. He did mention to me, because I mentioned to him that I have a friend that sold a car, and the person that bought it, he kept driving through tolls in Lower Florida, and accrued a bill that this person didn't know about, and it affected them in a very negative fashion. Ended up stopping their driver's license and stuff. It's pretty bad. And they still had to pay it and all that. This operator told me that usually at a $2,500 balance due of toll fees, then they'll hold your driver's license. Yeah, so don't screw up. But anyway, so I'll check back with them and see what I can find out. And that's how you do it. There's the phone number. There you get direct person right there. Boom. Otherwise, you can go to their website. It's sunpass.com and click on toll invoice, and then enter your license plate and zip code where your car's registered. And anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I hope that helps. Love to you and happy travels. Do something kind for somebody, and I'll see you in the next one.